We got the live going. Yep, looking pretty good. All right, what's up, guys? In a new change of scenery. Your boy is traveling again, and I'm excited for that. Time to keep moving. I'm gonna show you guys the beautiful scenery of all the places I'm going. So if you just like traveling and seeing different places, subscribe. Um, my market approach is a very 9 to 5. Check the market when it opens. 30 minutes to an hour. Check the market before it closes. 30 minutes to an hour, and kind of go off of strategies that way, right? So let's just jump into a few of the positions that we're holding now and a few of the things that we're looking at now, right? So I have this ordered, and my approach, should be when the week starts is what should be my primary focus a little bit, and or what can I let go? So basically primary focus, and there's two ways to go about that. You can check the days, like contracts that are about to expire. We want to make sure we give those extra attention. And contracts that are killing us, we want to make sure we give those a little bit of an extra attention, right? So let's start off with our spies. It looks like we have some spy puts. Um, we got them right up here towards the top when I kind of saw a double top forming. I'm not really a fan of these lines anymore, and trend lines, guys. As you can see, that used to be the old me. This is I actually did it earlier this year, right? I had that line drawn out. But what I kind of saw here is this super extension from the 200. This is the 200 moving average. Super extension. The 20 moving average is super extended from the 200. And now you have the price also extended from the 20 moving average, right? So basically, I'm playing the game that we get a short pull down back to the 55 range, or 550, 555 to 550, and then or even if we come back down and hit and test this 547, right? A lot can happen, and it can happen very fast because we did just enter the month of October, and September just honestly. Um, turned some heads. September was not supposed to be so good. So now we're going into October. We'll see if now the seasonality will start to kick in. So we have those puts. I'm not too worried about them. Next is the Walmart puts. I like this for the same reason. Look how far extended we are. 200 moving average, 20 moving average, super extended. Price is now even extended from the 20 moving average, giving us a pretty far gap. So I kind of waited until I saw a little bit of a double top forming, and then I took my put position. So those two are the only ones that are within the next 2 weeks, or 4 weeks of trading days, right? 20 days, five per. So those two are on my radar. I'm not really too worried about it, right? They're not even high position yet. The spies are already at 34%, so that's nice. So we'll wait to see if that can give us a little bit more. See if we can get that 100%. As soon as we do, we take it. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. That means the other one is free to do what it wants to do. And if we get that contract to be free within this next week, then we could still have, 15 days on the play. Will it ever get down to 530, the SPY? Walmart we have at 75. Walmart's very doable. 75 is just right here, which is a test of the 8 moving average. I can see that happening very easily. And if it happens within this next week, and we'll still have a bunch of time on these contracts will be juicy. What else do we have? We have a little bit of oh yeah, the SPY. I don't think the SPY can get down to 530. 530 would be right in here. I mean, it's doable, it's possible. Maybe it touches it for a split second, and then the 200 moving average brings it back. But if that were to happen, I don't see that happening until a whole another week from now, maybe even 3 weeks from now, if that were a possibility. Um, so those are pretty much Boeing. Is this Boeing? Yeah, that's Boeing. Boeing, we got a call on Boeing. All right, so I do like, okay, this is good. This is good. So we have an engulfing candle. Let's see, we closed at 156.32. We opened at 156, yeah, 25. So we have an engulfing candle on the weekly for Boeing, right? It would be better to be down here at these levels. I would have a lot more confidence in it. That's why we only have one contract. Maybe now I can average in if I see Boeing having a little bit of strength over the market, right? If it gains more strength. However, our target is only 165. I don't know how much further we can get up from that. So we're up 19% on it. I only did get one contract. So the rule on one contract is taking profits around the 80, like the 75 to 80% mark. Um, just because, we didn't take the full position for a reason, right? What else do we got here? We have Netflix. Ooh, the Netflix. I am actually super excited about the Netflix. Maybe I'll maybe even take another trade on it. Netflix isn't as far as extended as the market is, but it's still pretty extended from this 200 moving average all the way up to this 20 moving average. We're pretty extended, and so is the price, right? The price is also kind of extended up here, and it gave us these wicks from these highs, right? And the real cool thing about it is what happened to four is this 2 3 years ago, 2021. Look at how we wicked right here. That was September, that was November 15. Okay, so we might be too early on this play, because in November 15 we had a huge sell-off into the end of the year on Netflix. Will we get that same sell-off? I don't think so. I think we might just pull down to maybe 587 or something like that. That would be the weakest pullback we could see, but I don't see that happening until January. So maybe this is a position we can kind of consider cutting soon. I mean, it's 9% down in total, so not really something to cry about yet. Let's see what positions are going against us, right? Which ones are hurting us the most? So we have Starbucks here. All right, did Starbucks claim the 200 moving average? It didn't claim it yet on the weekly. It did not claim the 200 moving average. So yes, that's kind of a good sign. It is a good sign for the puts. So this is still a wait and see. We have 50 days. No, not 50 days. We have 84 days for this to play out. So let's just sit tight on this. We're gonna have to wait to see how this market starts. If Starbucks still blasts off above the 100 mark, I'm still going to be patient all week. If it closes above the 200, then I will get out. But if we, once again, we get above it, then we reject, then that's a good sign that we're still on a good money play here. Will I average in? Not really. I don't really think averaging in would be a good idea. I mean, Eh, no. Starbucks has been showing more strength than not, so only ones I would consider, like if it started working to average in, would be like Walmart and Spy. Avogo's next on our list, right? Avogo's getting beat up, or not getting beat up, but it did have a nice top tweezing candle here. So Bulls won though overall, but barely. Like this is a 51% Bulls, 49% Bears, right? That's the type of candle that is at these highs, right? So I already averaged into Abago, so I have my full position size here. If Abago doesn't start, we have 84 days on the play too, right? So yeah, we have time. We have time for that to close up. Also, we have this super far extension, so let's see what happens there. Um, Next, what do we got? So a few things I was looking at and considering. I'm not going to go over everything on the watch list. Um, because I got a lot of stocks in here, guys. I have way too many to be going over each of them. But I'll end up probably touching a lot of them anyways. So let's start with Bank of America. All right, Bank of America. I like that it held that, so we could potentially get some calls on Bank of America. EEM. Ugh, EEM is gone and off to the moon. Um, Gonna have to wait on that. I want it to come back. FedEx. FedEx is moving along. I say it's what it did there was really good. It held this strong demon candle that came through, and now it's holding here above the 200 moving average. Weakness in FedEx could be bought up. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, so not taking it yet. Love Southwest Airline. It came back down to a good spot, and we're catching and holding. So I could see this pushing up. Um, I could see Love being a good place to start some contracts, right? So we'll go ahead and write that one down. Stuff that we'll be for sure trying to get in the morning. Um, so we'll do Love, either for sure try to get or wait until we really, really see a good buy opportunity. Target, Target's showing us that same type of ordeal. The only thing with I I do like Target for the upcoming um obviously holiday season, right? With Black Friday and everything. So Target I'll be looking to average in uh through the next month or so. Verizon, I was looking at Verizon. Yeah, Verizon. I hope I didn't miss the boat on Verizon. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it handles this 200 moving average. If it just busts straight through it, then maybe just get some calls right away. Um, but something tells me that we're gonna have a little stagnation right here. We're gonna kind of go sideways on the stocks that are really strong. When the market starts pulling down, they're going to go sideways for the most part. They obviously will pull down just a little bit if the market is just really really weak. But if the market falls and some of them are just too strong, they'll trade sideways, which is what I'm hoping will happen with with some of these plays that we're looking at. Verizon would be a good one to go sideways, to get in there. Target would be a good one. DraftKings has left the station for me. So I do have it written down, but I'm gonna wait on DraftKings. I would probably get back in once we get closer to these moving averages. UPS I did sell. I sold when we were up here, so it pulled back a little bit. So honestly, we can wait a little bit on UPS. Maybe we get back down to 130 again, 132. And I would say that would be a good time to get back into UPS. So we'll definitely keep our eyes on UPS this week. Something I really want, especially for the same exact reason I want Target, right? We're gonna go into the holiday season, and I want that momentum. I want that push. I want that momentum. I want all of it. Let's check out DocuSign. DocuSign, I was trying to get in. Still a great opportunity. DocuSign's actually showing us a power trend. It's ignoring the 20 moving average, and the 8 moving average has just been dominating on this one. So before we know it, this could be back at that 200 moving average very quickly, because something fundamentally changed back here where it didn't even right here in earnings when it just this is when it fundamentally changed, right? Let's see what the earnings was. It was earnings was estimate, so it was low. I wonder if it was maybe their guidance then, or something here changed because now it's following the 8 moving average, not so much the 20. If it pulls back through all of this chaos to the 20, I can see that being a really big pickup. We are still in TNA already. We are in TNA, and I love what it's doing. It's consolidating. It's really in this range. We're in it already. I definitely see some more downward pressure on this before we see some upward pressure. So I could have waited to average in. I remember looking at this one and being like, oh, I gotta average in now. I didn't have to. I could have waited a little bit, but we are already in that position. Let's see if it is, let's see if it's, all right, so it's at 130, which is decent, right? That's decent. We could definitely buy another contract on TNA if it comes down to this 40 level mark. We can average in again some more on that one. Roku. I got Roku over here highlighted. Let's see. Okay, I like what Roku. That's very long support it's been building here. Boom, now we're getting some upward pressure, upward momentum. Um, Roku would have been a good buy for sure at the end of the hour on Monday, so, or on Friday. So we'll put it down. We'll put it down. Anything that starts off as pin is not working. I guess I already have it there, so I'll just remember to look back at that one. We are already in SoFi. Plug power. Yeah, plug. This would just be a long-term leap at this right at this level. We can get a long-term leap to like $8, $10. Here, let's look at what we can do if we wanted to get a long-term leap on plug, right? Long-term leap, let's go out 2 years, right? Let's go to January of 2026. Bam. We can get the $10 leaps here, and it would not expire a whole year. We could buy two of those. We could just buy two of those. And if once we get our double up, we just sell one, right? And now we have a free play that's in the market for a whole year, just for it to tell us what plug was really going to do. Because all it really takes is um a partnership, a buyout, good earnings, Tesla backing it, more infrastructure from the government on EVs. That's all it takes, guys. And then bam, we're up. So you're telling me you can't put $40 down on the idea and you have a whole 2 years on that idea alone to make you your money, right? Um, I'm liking it. Even if you wanted to say you wanted to be a little bit closer, because you do have 48,000 people or 48,000 open interest right here, which which would be 40 to 45. Yeah, you're putting more capital up front, but you would need less of a move to really gain uh s- some value. And then once it gets in the money and say it does get up, because it was at 10 last year, July, right? 10 to 13 at last year at July. Last year at its highs, it was at 18, right? So say you do get the fives, right? You double up, you take half, and then you have a whole year, and that last one that was just free and just sitting there goes all the way up to $18. Do you know how juicy that contract will be? Well, say it even goes up to 10. Say it goes up to 10 by half of the year, right? Powerful, powerful, powerful. So I could consider getting in the plug. Um, that would be tying up that would be tying up a little bit of the capital very soon. Since I don't have that much to play with, I would maybe take my time on this one and getting in here. Maybe I just buy one so that I can put it into my portfolio so that I remember, hey, you still got this play. It goes down for whatever reason, that's when I'll average in. But I don't see, I mean, this is This is ridiculous. Yeah, it's been down here all year. Trust me. Who have been accumulating this all year. Just this one little spike here brought it back to $4, guys. Almost $5. Just this little spike in this one week, right? Whatever the news was, whatever the reason was, whatever the short, maybe it was a short seller covering their position, whatever that was. Um, that's just all it takes is randomly that happen, or randomly these 2 weeks, bam, bam, bam that week, bam, bam. So we reclaimed the 8 moving average, so I can see it getting some views. Um, this is the kind of thought process you need to have though if you want to survive at this game. It's all about survival. It's not about how much money you can make. It's about how much money you can protect, guys. How much money you can protect. Um, I like PayPal. I wish I got it. I wish I got it here. I was looking at PayPal when it did that tweezer right there 2 weeks ago, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. That was the time for sure. I do like this nice little pullback it did, right? So, um, we'll keep PayPal on the radar, and we'll see how the market plays out tomorrow. Um, I am really hoping for a little bit of downward pressure so that we can pick up some of these that are already beaten down. I won't be touching the big guys. The big guys who ran too much, they gotta come down and give back a little bit more. So I'm not gonna be touching them. Abbott, ooh, Abbott fought and it held its 200 moving average. I like where Abbott is actually. This is a good position we can already start. Yeah, if it pulls down and breaks here on the 108 would be the next time I would want to add. Um, yeah, we'll start the position on Abbott for sure. Any weakness that it gives us, right? And if we wanted to go out till January, I would probably get the 130 calls. Has it been to 130 before? It's been to 120 this year, right? So could it get past its 120s and hit all-time highs on the year at the end of this year? Why not, right? You would be setting yourself free from the whole year and all of next year. No more data there to block you until you get all the way up at these levels at 140, 142. Um, so yeah, we can chill on this. We can chill on this. Or we can start in here. We can start in here. So I like that. Abbott, we're getting into Abbott for sure. So Abbott, UPS, love, a little bit of PayPal and Plug. Plug is on the back burner. I'll buy one for sure just so I don't forget about it. Um, just like I did with CGC and Tilray or CGC. Was it Til? Did I get two? No, I didn't get two. Did I get two cannabis ones? Ah, I just did not close that. Breaks my heart. Let's go ahead and detach another one. Let's put it right there. And we'll do, I like this little feature right there. Over here, we'll do that. And then up here, we'll do that. Bam. Back to normal. Who did I get? And I gotta fix those two. Let's do it really quick. Do it really quick. Days, throw days back in there. I think that was the only one I was missing, right? No, liquidity. We want liquidity in there. Uh, that's position liquidity. We'll put that right after the percentage. Bam. Okay, cool. So if I did by days, we have chart. Oh, I did do I did do two cannabis. So we're in cannabis charge point. Charge point's the same as plug, right? So if I were to get into plug, I would just be playing both of the EV Mentum stocks, but one gets the news, the other gets the news. So since I already have one charge point, I'll just do one plug. That'll balance it out. That'll balance all of it out. So I have two cannabis ones and two um two plugs that will last me all year. So, uh, and if they, for whatever, get some crazy news in the next 3 months, then hey, they're going to help participate in the challenge. If not, that's something I can just sit on and chill. Uh, what else we got? Neo, guys. The China story, right? The China story is just beginning. Oh yeah, it's just beginning, guys. Neo's been beaten down like crap. It's gonna get back to its 200 moving average eventually. Uh, what oh God, that is so beautiful. Holy Lord. Guys, whenever Baidu, Baba, any of them pull back, oh man, I had Baba. I had Baba, and I can't believe this is. I let it go, guys. I let it go. That's crazy. Um, yeah. So huge, huge, strong momentum. We want Baba, Baidu, and Neo. We want those. We want those. Neo, we can almost maybe start. Neo, you can probably start a double position on. Baba and Baidu, though, you wanna take your time on that one. What else do we got? I think Nike was looking okay. Yeah, Nike's looking okay. Nike's trying to make a comeback. We got Airbnb. Airbnb is decent. It's not a bad pickup. Not a bad pickup. I don't like that we don't have the 200 moving average yet for Airbnb. Um, that's really something I want to watch, but that doesn't mean I'm going to count it out, right? It's making still ridiculous moves, and we just have to be a little bit more on the safer side playing this one. That's all that means. I think McDonald's is up there, guys. So McDonald's is in the kind of the same position as Walmart, where it's been just killing it. Well, Walmart made a big move, so I wouldn't say it's killing it, but it did just hit all-time highs, right? And it didn't even pull that far back off all-time highs. I think McDonald's can keep going. I just would want to see it pull back to 288 first before we jump into those. How's Home Depot? All right, Home Depot up at all-time highs and didn't have the same rejection candle, so I would not touch that. SMCI, it made a little bit of a new low and pulled back up. I wouldn't be too focused on it. Google, Google, indecision candle. Um, we'll have to wait on that. Google's not really speaking to me yet. I don't see anything there yet. Tulio, I think Tulio has been beaten down for so long. Yeah, Tulio's been down here for so long, guys. So long. But the real good news is, if you get above 79, if you get into 80, if you get over 80, it's going to be free. It's going to be free to go to 153. So maybe not a bad time to start a position in Tulio because and we could probably start a two contract position here just because this is straight zone activity right here. Um, and I don't think, yeah, I don't think, I mean, we're not even that far from the blue or the purple. So, if it's red, if it's green, if it's green in the morning, we'll wait. If it goes red in the morning or anytime this week, we get some nice good red. Um, I'll be buying. So honestly, for most of the positions that I want to go long on, I should probably not start the position at full price at the beginning of the week, just because I'm speculating these next 2 weeks to be 3 weeks to be rough. Maybe even until mid-November. Who knows? Who knows, right? So, um, but the ones that I'm grabbing are kind of already beaten down, right? So if there's more negative momentum, will they keep going down? I don't know. I think more people would just keep swooping them up, to be honest. And because when that money goes down, it's going to rotate into somewhere. Where is it going to go? Who knows? Uh, let's see. I think my favorite bank is still okay. No, City. So Citigroup actually had a better pop than Bank of America off hitting that low, but they're still both in the run. They're both still in the runs. So honestly, maybe we start some 'cause as they cut interest rates, banks are still going to benefit from this, guys, because people will still be wanting to um they will still be wanting to still live their lives and borrowing money for cheaper rate. Yeah, I like that. So maybe the 75s, we can try to get some twos there and hang out there. That's being like really conservative, to be honest, which isn't a bad idea. We could start with four. We could start with two there, wait how the week goes, see if we could get any more downward pressure, and then buy the next two. Um, that's pretty much it, though, guys. I'm not gonna go over the whole market. I'm just still looking at this list. Um, CCL. Do we check out CCL? Oof. Okay, CCL up there didn't pull back that far, showing us that this one still has more strength than most. Um, so I'm liking this one right here, guys. I'm liking this. I'm definitely liking this. So we could hang out at the lot of open interest here. A lot of open interest here. So since we just got some really good positive momentum, maybe I would get the 22s right there, you know. But it still just has this overhead resistance right here that really makes it kind of tough. Really makes it kind of tough. So maybe we just get the 25s and we'll be chilling on those till the end of the year. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed um, some of these few picks that I'm looking at going into the market, how I assess the portfolio. If you're looking to kind of replicate what I'm doing, I'm hoping I'm able to give you guys a little bit insight of how I'm trading and how I'm looking at these markets, right? So uh your boy's still kind of jet lagged a little bit, but I'm gonna get to it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Catch you on the next one. Peace.